everyone, so today's problem of the day is jump game 4. So what is given in description? You are given an integer array nums. For any index I, you can jump to another index j under the following rules. What are the rules? There are two rules. Jump to index j where j is greater than I is allowed only if nums of j is less than nums of I. And the second condition is jump to index j where I is greater than j is allowed only if nums of j is greater than nums of I. What it means basically, if a j is greater than I, then nums of I should be greater. Like if there is nums vector, and if we want to move from this index, if we want to move some index after this index, then that value at that index should be less than that this current index. And if we want to move somewhere in the left, then that of value at that index should be greater than that current index. And next is, for each index I, find the maximum value in nums that can be reached by following any sequence of valid jump starting at I. We need to start from particular index I, and we can do any number of jump, and we need to find what's the maximum value we can reach from here. Return an array answer where answer I is the maximum value reachable starting from index I. So if you will see, like we will be given in some nums array, and from nums array, if there are like suppose 4 elements in this, 4, 2, 6, 3, something like this. So we need to find for all the index of this num that what is the maximum value we can reach from this index, and what are the condition to jump from one value to another value is like, if we move if we want to move to the left, then that left may the value should be greater than that current value, which is 4. And if we want to move somewhere on the right, then that on the right side, that value should be less than that current value. And if we will see the constraint it is given like nums dot length start from 1 to 10 to the power 5, and nums I value can range from 1 till 10 to the power 9. That means nums dot length less than equals to 10 to the power 9. That means we need to find some solution having time complexity big of n or big of n log n. Because if we will try to find a solution of time complexity big of n square, then it will reach till 10 to the power 8, and which is 10 to the power 10, which is greater than 10 to the power 8. So we will get TLE in this case. So we need to find some solution with the time complexity big of n, either big of n or n log n. So we will try to understand more with the help of first example, which is given 1, 2, 1, 3. So 2, 1, and 3. If we will see for this 2, so we can, there is no value on the left, and on the right we can only move to the value having the less value, move to the index that is having the less value. So from this index we can move only, we can't move to this 3, we can move only to this 1. So if we will move to 1, then at that index value is 1 only, and current is 2. So what will be our maximum? Maximum is 2. So for this index, our answer is 2. If we will check for this 1, to left, if that value is greater than this current value, so it is already greater. So yeah, we can move at this index. But if we will try to this index 3, we can't move 3 because 3 is greater than 1. We can only move to right if the value is less than this current value. So we can move to this 2. So currently we have 1 value and we can move to 2. What is the maximum value? The maximum value is 2. So this, for this index, the answer is 2. For 3, we will try to find for 3, we can only move, there is no value on the right, so we can only move to left. So if we want to move to left, so left to move to left any value, that value, that index value should be greater than this current value. But there is only less value than the current value. 3 is the maximum. So we can't change our position from 3. We will be in 3 only. So we only have one value. So 3 will be our answer for this index. We will try to find answer for this second example. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. If we will try to for this index. So for this index we can there is no left. We can only right. for right, we can move the value less than this current value. So we can move to this 1. So we are on 2, we move to 1. After 1, we move to 1. From 1, we can move to 3. Why we can move to 3? Because we can do any number of jumps. So we are on 3. So and this is on the left. So left mein we need maximum value than this current value. So our value is 3. So from this 0 index, this 0th index, we can move either to value 2, which is the current value, to 1 value we can get, or we can get 3 value. What is the maximum value? 3. So we can add 3 for the 0th index. For 1 index, what we can do? For 1 index, we will see for the left value. Left may we can move only if the value is greater than the current value. There is no value greater than current value. In the right, we can move only to the value which is less than. So we can move from 3, we can move to 1 also. So, but the maximum value from this value is 3 only, so we can add 3 for this index. Now for this index, first index, for first index, what we can do? First index, if you will see, second index, there is so there is so left we can see value is greater than value. You can see this 3 is greater than this is from also, so we can move from 1, we can move to 0, so we can move to 2 also. This is the maximum value here, 3. So we can add 3 for this index. So, but what will be the optimized solution? To do this left and right for every index, it will take big of and square complexity in root cause approach. So to find the optimized approach, what we can do, sum and suffix sum. In prefix sum, we will try to find for every index, we will try to find till this index what is the maximum value. So for this, if we will find the prefix sum, it will be 2, then 3, and for this also is 3 prefix sum. For suffix sum, we will try to find suffix means we will move from right to left. To move from right to left, we know if from particular index, if we want to move to right, we need the minimum value. Here, that value should be minimum. That will be minimum than that this current index. So what we will try? We will try to find the minimum value moving from right to left. So minimum value at this index is 1 only. For this, 3 or 1 for the minimum, 1 is the minimum. And for this index also, the minimum will be 1 only. Suffix is this and prefix is this. Now what we can do for our answer, we can move from right to left. We will try to move from right to left. One thing is clear, that the last index value will be the prefix of this value, because we will try in prefix sum, what we are trying to find, we are trying to find the maximum value for every index. We are trying to find the maximum value before that index. So for this index n minus 1 index, the value is equals to maximum of all these values. So for n minus 1, answer of n minus 1 will always be equals to prefix of n minus 1 only. So we will try to make a loop from n minus 2 till I greater than equals to 0. And what we will try to find, we will see if suffix of I plus 1 is less than prefix of I. Why we are using this condition? Because if suffix of I plus 1 is less than prefix of I, so we are at some index, this is 2 3 1, and we are at some index I. So what it is showing, suffix of I plus 1 means there is some I plus 1 value on the right which is less than some value on our left. Prefix of I will show value till here. So it is showing that there is some maximum value on this side till I, for which we have the minimum value on this side. So so if there is this condition, so we can say this I is connected to I plus 1. If this I is connected to I plus 1, so we can say what our answer at this current index is equals to answer at I plus 1. Because because I plus 1 we are getting the maximum value. And if this condition is not true, that means we can simply say that our answer of I equals to prefix of I. I already getting the maximum value. We are at suppose we have some array 3, 4, 8 or 2 for some value, like suppose for this 2 value, if I have at this 2, then what my prefix is saying. Prefix is saying that prefix of this at this index is saying ki, this is the maximum value from this 0 till I. So so if this condition is not true, that means our I is not connected to I plus 1. That means we need to find the value for answer of I. That means ith index पे जो value आएगी, that is equals to prefix of I. We need to find a value from the left side, 0 till I. So this is the only thing I did in my solution. I initialized this integer, which is denoting the size of the num. I use this prefix and suffix sum. Prefix of 0 equals to nums of 0 only, and then I started making loop from 1 till end of the index n minus 1 index, and I'm trying to calculate my prefix at index I equals to maximum of prefix of I minus 1 comma nums of I. At particular index, I am finding what is the maximum value from the 0th index till this ith index, and that value I am storing in this prefix array. And then for suffix, what I'm doing, suffix mein last wala suffix I am initializing it with that value, and then from what suffix is showing, suffix is showing that from ith index what is the minimum value till n minus 1. That value I'm storing in suffix of I. Then I initialize my answer, and I already told you that my answer of n minus 1 last index for this in last index, my answer will be prefix of n minus 1 only. Why this is prefix of n minus 1? Because prefix of n minus 1 will store the maximum value till now, and in our question we need to find the maximum value only. Then I started making a loop from n minus 2 till greater than equal to 0. And if this prefix of I is greater than suffix of I minus 1, if prefix of I is greater than suffix of I minus 1, that means I, and we can, there is a way to reach I from I to I plus 1. Because the suffix I minus suffix I plus 1 is less than prefix of I. So there is some value, uh, some index from 0 till I, for which there is a less value on this side. So we can easily move to this side, like I and I plus 1 will be connected. If I and I will be connected to our answer, of I equals to answer of I plus 1. So this is answer of I plus 1 because this is the maximum value we are calculating till here, because right side value will be maximum only. And in else condition, if this condition is not true, that means I and I plus 1, we can't reach from I till to I plus 1. So we can simply make it equal to prefix of I. Prefix of I is the maximum value till index I. And after this, we can return our answer vector. And if we will see the time complexity, in this case, time complexity will be big of n, because we used only one for loop everywhere. And space complexity, we will see it will be 2 into n, because we use 2 vectors, not 2 actually 3 vectors. This answer vector also I have used, but this t is constant, so space complexity will be big of n. So this is our time complexity, and this is our space complexity. So yeah, thanks.